It's been a long road to Layon. This site was chosen by the government of Guam's selection committee. Many people think I chose this site. I did not.
At the ribbon-cutting ceremony of the new Layon landfill, District Court of Guam Chief Judge Francis Tydenko Gatewood spoke candidly about the decision-making process that led to the official opening of the state-of-the-art facility today. While she understands no one wants trash in their backyard, opening a landfill and not a dump in the southern village of Inarajan was the best choice for the island. Along with the Chief Judge and Federal Receiver Gershman, Brinkner, and Bratton, U.S. Department of Justice Environmental Enforcement Attorney Robert Mullaney says what's beneath the landfill sets the example for other areas of the U.S.
Underneath, there are double liners under the waste to protect the groundwater. There's a leachate collection and removal system. There are stormwater controls in place to keep the clean stormwater away from the landfill. Underneath the two layers, there's a subdrain to keep clean groundwater away from the landfill. In short, this facility can be an example for other communities, and that's something that the people of Guam can truly be proud of.
On three. 1, 2, 3.
After the ribbon was cut, officials, residents, and the media were taken on a tour of the facility as the first 2 truckloads of trash were processed and unloaded in cells 1 and 2. GBB Vice President Chris Lund explains a UV-protected rain cap protects contamination of stormwater in the area, among other things. It will take 7 years to fill 2 out of 11 cells up, but GBB President Harvey Gershman says recycling can make it last longer.
This should be the only landfill Guam needs. This is a resource, so use it sparingly. Reduce, reuse, recycle as much as possible.
Meanwhile, Department of Public Works Director Joanne Brown says they are addressing the receiver's recent concerns with the southern route solid waste trucks take to the landfill. Brown mentions her crew have been trimming vegetation, and they will be responding formally to GBB soon.
They're concerned that it requires the trucks almost go into the oncoming lane because they don't feel they have adequate turn radius. So we will be providing a formal response to them on those issues. I think some of the concerns have already been addressed with the tree trimming, because that was another concern that had been brought up.
PNC also spoke with Mayor Franklin Tidegui after the ceremony and tour about the landfill opening in his village. He says he had a negative outlook on the landfill before the ceremony, but he had a change of heart after hearing and seeing how the land, water, and air in this area will be protected and managed.
I really feel for the citizens, my constituents that are concerned of having the trash in our backyard. But that feelings have changed on my part an hour ago when we started the ceremony. By just listening to the receiver and the contractors and of course the judge.
Everybody knows that none of us want a landfill in anyone's backyard. We understand that. But to the extent that everybody in the government of Guam and the United States government has worked very hard to ascertain what would be the best site and to ensure that this particular village will continue to be protected in its land, its water, and its air, that will happen under the guidance of the District Court of Guam and the government of Guam, our Guam EPA and our US EPA. I'm confident of that.